Blackmagic Camera delivers the best remote control functionality of any app on mobile, the only downside being that all devices need to be connected to a Wi-Fi network for it to function. This is fine if you're in an office. But if you're filming in a remote location, in fact anywhere that doesn't have Wi-Fi, you can forget about using this fantastic feature. Well, that is until today, because I've discovered the ultimate hack that will let you use Blackmagic Camera's remote control between two iOS devices with zero latency, high preview quality, and up to a range of 100 meters for less than $30. So I can use remote control here, and even here, allowing me to capture shots by myself that I could never achieve without the use of remote control. And all you'll need is two iOS devices, one to act as the camera, the other as the remote controller, two cheap Ethernet adapters from Amazon, and an Ethernet cable that's going to give you the distance you need. Not only does iOS have full support for wired Ethernet connections, if you connect two devices directly to each other, they'll establish their own network automatically. No switch or router required. Just get two cheap Ethernet adapters, plug them into each phone, then run an Ethernet cable between the two, and you're done. Seriously, that's it. On the device acting as your camera, launch Blackmagic Camera and open Settings, Remote Camera Control, enable it, then use this iPhone as a remote camera. Set a password and you're done. Then on your controller device, open Settings, Remote Camera Control, enable it, then use this iPhone as controller, and I like to dim remote cameras on record too. Then just return to the camera, tap on the remote control icon, and your camera will appear. Just tap to enable it, enter the password upon first connection, and there you have it. Complete monitoring and full remote control over your camera with low latency, high preview quality, and zero Wi-Fi needed. Of course, the main drawback to this method is you need to use a cable, but after testing this extensively, it really isn't as big a deal as you might think. The main issue is the cable being visible in your frame. No biggie, in this case, just set up your shot on the controller, then hit record. Now you can unplug the controller, throw the Ethernet out of the frame, and it will continue to record. Just ignore the on-screen alerts, as the camera will continue recording. So if you need remote control and you don't have access to Wi-Fi, this is a cheap and reliable method to unlock this functionality, and I've used it for this entire video. If you want the same kit that I've battle tested for the last month, I've linked it in the description below. Comes in just under $30 US. And if you're curious, does this work on Android? No, I've been unable to get it to work. Despite using two Galaxy devices and manually configuring the Ethernet, it just wouldn't work for more than a split second. So if you can figure it out, please let us know in the comments below. As always, I hope this video helped. If it did, please leave a comment, a like, subscribe to the channel, and enable the notification bell. And check out Epic LUTs for Apple Log if you want to support the channel. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.